Greetings, my comrades, and welcome back to Zanolith. We are back once again for another episode in the XY Reread series. I know it's been a little while, but I thought now would be the perfect time to continue the story. Just a quick little recap, Ash and the others had just assisted Korrina in obtaining a Lucario Knight, and now she is awaiting Ash to challenge her at the Shalor Gym. More importantly, Ash went to an alternate reality where a creature known as Ragnarok had taken all the life away in the Kalos region and perhaps the entire world. And an old man warned him that this could potentially be the fate of his world as well. The story is now just finally starting to unfold, so let's waste no more time. Just some quick team recaps. Ash has Pikachu, Froakie, Fletchling, and Hawlucha. Serena has Fennekin and Pancham, and finally, Clemont has Bunnelby, Chespin, and Dedenne, who mainly hangs around Bonnie. Our group is stopped at a nearby Pokemon Center on their way to Shalor City, and Serena is practicing with Fennekin. Serena is pushing Fennekin a bit too hard, which causes the Pokemon to get frustrated, and the two actually end up in an argument. Serena runs away into the town and bumps into a girl who introduces herself as Ariana. Serena swears she looks quite familiar, but quite can't make the connection. The two end up going shopping together, and Ariana convinces Serena that she made a terrible mistake, and Serena quickly reunites with Fennekin and the group. Fennekin is upset, but Serena sits down with her and they talk.
Fennekin, I'm really sorry I got mad earlier. I was just so caught up in us getting better that I totally lost sight of how you were feeling. So I promise, from now on, I won't let that happen again.
Fennekin is understanding and the two make up, which makes the group and Ariana super happy. Ariana then comes up to Serena and demands a battle and reveals to her that she's actually Arya, the Kalos Queen. Serena is naturally shocked by this, and Arya tells her she saw her first contest and how much potential Serena has as a Pokemon coordinator. She says as soon as she recognized her, she knew she just had to battle her, and Serena accepts the challenge. The two battle with Serena using Fennekin and Arya using her Delphox. The battle is intense with a storm of fire enveloping the stadium. The moves from both Pokemon are both elegant and powerful, and both are giving it their absolute all.
Fennekin, we may just be starting out, but I believe in you. Maybe not today, but someday we will dethrone Arya. So let's give it our all.
Fennekin is enveloped in a bright light and evolves into Braixen, which shocks everyone. The battle then continues, but the two Pokemon are getting faster and faster, and the attacks are getting more intense. Eventually, Braixen is overpowered by Delphox and goes down. Arya and Serena both shake hands as Arya declares Serena is way too good not to be her rival. Arya says that if she wants her crown, she'll just have to take it for herself, and that she'll be waiting for her at the Master Class. Serena and Fennekin then say goodbye to Arya, now more determined than ever to win their first contest key. Now, before our group makes their way to Shalor City, they actually make a quick stop at Professor Sycamore's summer camp, which they were personally invited to. Ash is super excited to meet all the strong trainers at the camp. Meanwhile, Serena is excited because Shauna told her she's gonna be there as well. Clemont and Bonnie are just excited to be on the beach and have some fun. Sycamore greets them with open arms.
Ash, Serena, Clemont, Bonnie, it's marvelous to see you again. You seem to all be doing well.
We are. Thanks for noticing.
And thanks for inviting us.
Of course. I look forward to hosting this camp every year, where I get to see trainers bond with each other and their Pokemon. This camp leads to experiences that will never be forgotten, and moments like these should be treasured. Alas, this year is going to be a bit different.
Why's that?
Well, a former assistant of mine would always come with me to this camp every year, but he's out on his own journey right now. I just hope I'll see him again.
I'm sure you will. The group is led to their cabin, the Vecchi cabin. Sycamore explains to them that every group has been given a team, and these teams will participate in events over the course of the week for points, and the team with the most points will be put on the Summer Camp Hall of Fame. And obviously, Ash wants nothing more than to win. After they get situated, our group decides to go back to the main building, and Serena and the group reunite with Shauna.
Hey Serena, hey guys!
Shauna, how are you?
I'm good. I've been training super hard for my contests. I see you've been doing the same.
Yeah, although my first attempt was less than ideal.
Don't worry about it.
Shauna? Who are these guys?
Oh, that's right. You guys have never met. Guys, meet my friends, Tierno and Trevor. We started our journeys on the same day.
Hi there, I'm Trevor, and this is my partner Pokemon Charmander. Nice to meet you.
I'm Tierno, and my partner's Wartortle. Nice to meet you.
Well, it looks like we have some new characters to introduce. This is Trevor, a friend of Shauna and a Pokemon photographer. His goal is to take a picture of every single Pokemon in Kalos, and he's also participating in the Gym Challenge. The other guy is Tierno, another friend of Shauna and a Pokemon coordinator and trainer. His goal is to become the strongest trainer and Kalos King, and do it all with a team of dancing Pokemon. The group talks with the trio all night and during the opening ceremony. Now, Team Vecchi has rivals for the challenges ahead, but who will come out as the Summer Camp champs? Our heroes, Team Vecchi, are Shauna's group, Team Squirtle. The camp is super exciting, as throughout the week our group partakes in many competitions alongside the other campers, such as filming a video which Serena decides to make about Pokepuffs, a fishing competition which Ash is able to dominate due to a certain someone teaching him in Unova, and an obstacle course where Serena and Shauna tie. Eventually, the final day is upon us, and the two teams with the most points are Team Vecchi and Team Squirtle. The final competition is a triple battle in which Tierno, Trevor, and Shauna face off against Ash, Clemont, and Serena. The Kalos starters versus the Kanto starters. Who will come out on top? The battle is intense, with both sides giving it their absolute all. But eventually, Charmander's competitive attitude gets the best of Chespin, and Chespin goes down, although it was able to weaken the other Pokemon quite a bit. Serena's breaks in, then comes in and finishes off Charmander, with the Pokemon being weakened due to its battle against Chespin. Shauna and Serena then enter a super competitive one-on-one, and the battle is super intense. Meanwhile, Vecchi is taking on Wartortle. Serena and Shauna's fight ends in a draw, as both Braixen and Bulbasaur go down to each other's attacks. It's now down to Ash and Tierno, and Ash is having a difficult time correctly timing Tierno's attacks due to his dancing battling style, but Ash and Vecchi won't give up. And then, similar to a few other times before, Ash and Vecchi then have an aura surround them, although it's quite dormant. This makes them faster and stronger. In the process, Vecchi is enveloped by a bright light and evolves into Frogadier. The trainer and Pokemon then face Tierno in an epic battle, and neither side is willing to give in. Eventually, however, Frogadier lands a Water Pulse and takes Wartortle out, making Team Vecchi the winning team for this year's summer camp. The group is put in the Summer Camp Hall of Fame, and the campers celebrate their final night at camp with a bonfire celebration. The next day, our group says farewell to Sycamore, as well as Tierno, Trevor, and Shauna, with nothing standing in their way from reaching Shalor City. As our group continues their way to Shalor City, they run into a Sky Trainer and her Talonflame, and Ash is introduced to Sky Battles. Ash, of course, wants to try it out and challenges the Sky Trainer to a battle with Fletchling. And this plays out pretty much the exact same way as it does in canon, with Fletchling losing to Talonflame the first time, training and coming back to defeat it. During their second battle, Fletchling evolves into Fletchinder and is able to get the upper hand against Talonflame, winning the battle. The group then says farewell to the Sky Trainer and Talonflame as they continue their way to Shalor City. It's finally time. After a long trek, the group has arrived in Shalor City. They then make their way to the Tower of Mastery, where Korrina awaits Ash. They then enter the tower where Gherkin greets the group, telling Ash Korrina waits for him on the top floor. Ash and the others climb the Tower of Mastery as they make their way to the battlefield, which is also the Shalor City gym, where Korrina awaits her opponent.
The ocean. Sure is beautiful, isn't it? You saw it on your way in here.
Yeah, it sure is. Sorry to keep you waiting, Korrina, but I'm finally here!
Yeah, and let's not waste any more time. But Ash, this isn't just a normal gym battle. I won't be holding back. You're not facing just a gym leader, rather the successor to my grandfather, the one who cared for this tower for decades. I stand here representing his legacy, and I swear to you, Lucario and I, along with my other Pokemon, won't lose!
I wouldn't have it any other way. Ash then begins his battle against successor Korrina, and the two send out their first two Pokemon.
Go, Mienfoo!
Fletchinder, I choose you! The battle begins and the two quickly get right into the action. Fletchinder may have the type advantage in speed, but Mienfoo has a lot of power behind his attacks, and despite Fletchinder's best efforts to use its flight to its advantage, Mienfoo is able to counter most of its attacks. Eventually, Fletchinder is able to get the upper hand against Mienfoo by using a bunch of flame charges, increasing its speed, and due to the increase in speed, Mienfoo just can't keep up with Fletchinder, and Mienfoo goes down.
I see you've gotten stronger. Not that it matters. Haluka!
Korrina's second Pokemon is Hawlucha, who unlike Mienfoo, isn't limited to just the ground. The problem is Fletchling is tired from using all those flame charges at the same time at a rapid pace, and now is super tired. Hawlucha uses this as an opportunity to get the upper hand against Fletchinder, and Fletchinder goes down. Hawlucha, I choose you! Ashton decides to send out his own Hawlucha, and the battle becomes one of the same species. The two Hawluchas go at each other head-on, with neither one willing to give in to the other. Both Pokemon are very prideful and are using all their might to dominate the other. However, Korrina's Hawlucha is a bit weakened from fighting Fletchinder, but despite that is still putting up a pretty good challenge for Ash. Eventually the two collide with both Pokemon using Flying Crest, and Ash's Hawlucha comes out on top.
You're so awesome! This battle has been so much fun! But I'm afraid it ends here! Lucario!
Lucario comes out and roars with all its might. Hawlucha tries its best to counter Lucario's attacks, but the weakened Pokemon is quickly overpowered by Lucario's power and speed, and Hawlucha goes down. Ash is down to his last Pokemon, and who better to use than his ace? Pikachu! I choose you! Playtime's over, Korrina. Give me all you got. Show me your true power. Show me the bond between you and Lucario!
You asked for it. Lucario, respond to my heart. We have a legacy to live up to. Give me all your power. Mega Evolve!
Lucario then Mega Evolves, and the battle between him and Pikachu finally begins. The time has finally come for Ash to get his revenge against Korrina and Lucario, as the two Pokemon take each other on with insane speeds. Korrina and Lucario have most certainly gotten stronger and better at using Mega Evolution in the time they were back at Shulor City, but Ash has also gotten stronger himself. Pikachu releases a barrage of electric-type attacks against Lucario, who counters them all with Bone Rush. Korrina then decides it's time to end things with an Aura Sphere, as Lucario charges up a giant Aura Sphere, which heads straight for Pikachu. However, Ash came prepared. He tells Pikachu to use an Iron Tail to climb the Aura Sphere, similar to how he did in Grand Gym with the Draco Meteor climb. Pikachu dodges the attacks by climbing up the Aura Sphere, and then is able to land a direct Iron Tail on Lucario, knocking it out. Ash has done it. He's won his third College Gym badge. Korrina comes up to Ash with a badge in her hands.
I'm so glad we had this battle, Ash. I feel like I learned so much about being a gym leader. It's been fun. Thanks for everything. As a reward for beating me, please, take this Rumble badge.
Ash grabs the gym badge as Gurgen comes up to congratulate him, and then he looks straight at Korrina and tells her he's so proud of her and that she will be a wonderful gym leader. Gurgen then tells Ash the closest gym from here is in Kumarin City, so that should be the next destination on their map. Serena then realizes that a Pokemon contest is being held there as well, and now both Ash and Serena have a reason to go to the city. The group has their next objective, and they head out tomorrow for more adventures.